MiniWarGaming Speed the Cooler Bat Rap.
So, Eldar Turn 4 begins, and once again, Guide and Fortune on himself, but he doesn't have Embolden now, so he won't get to reroll if he fails, but it doesn't matter, because he doesn't fail Psychic tests, and the Swooping Hawks come in, and they drop their bomb again, doing a few wounds and killing some more of my Fire Warriors, even though they're tucked into cover, and they land and fly away, because he has another turn that they can come in and land again. So, now his spiders try and land, and they land successfully. So he's actually got his spiders behind my unit now, and the Guardians, they're moving around trying to get out of terrain because he figures if he moves up and then charges, he can easily kill those battle suits, which probably can, because I'm incredibly unlucky with them right now. And this Scorpion moves up right to the edge because he does not want to fail another charge, and the jet bikes move up with them, sitting right near the commander, the pathfinders, and the other fire warriors. Now he fires a rocket at my devilfish, does do a hit, and I actually fail my cover save, so he does a glance. And that's that. Now he fires all of his shots into the side armor of my devilfish, which he gets 4 glances, which is crazy, but I make 3 5-ups, which that happens, so he only takes 1. Now he tries to snipe that commander one more time with the remaining 3, and they get 2 regular saves, but he's got a 2-up, so he's fine. Now he's shooting at my my battle suits that are sitting in the middle there, hits a crazy amount of times, wounds a bunch. One of those is instant death, and the other one I failed the saves. So there goes my other battlesuit team. Now he's trying to charge into my fire warriors who failed their overwatch, and now he charges into the pathfinders who also failed their overwatch, and he gets to charge up into the building there. Once again, not penalized for the difficult terrain, only has to take dangerous terrain checks, which he'll get an armor save against anyway. He just moves them over to the edge there. We agree that they're up top. It's just because of a whole wobbly base, and doesn't matter. So he charges in, and these guys, they get to move again in the assault phase and just kind of jump off to the side, which it happens. Now the fight here begins between the Autarch and the broadside. He fails to hurt me. I miss. Reroll because I outnumber him. Do 1 hit, fail to wound, no more rerolls. That's it. That fight ends. The solo Scorpion comes in, hits 3 times, wounds 3 times. Fire Warriors have their 4-up armor save though, which they promptly fail, so 3 Fire Warriors go down. But they get to close in, and so they all jump over the wall, landing on the striking Scorpion there. 6 attacks, and they do have their little leader there, so 7 attacks actually. And because he's not the Exarch, they hit on 4s. They do 3 wounds, and will he make his save this time? He fails 1, so they actually win the combat. Go Fire Warriors. They only move an inch, so they just kind of hug into the terrain there, trying to not get annihilated when the bombs start falling. Now he's charging into the Fire Warriors up top. They get to go first because he doesn't have grenades, but actually technically his Hammer of Wrath went first. Not sure if that should have gone first, but doesn't matter. Hammer of Wrath hits, kills 1 guy, they attack back, they fail to do anything. He attacks with his whole bunch of attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, and gets a bunch of wounds, and I fail pretty much all my saves. I think only like 2 Fire Warriors survive, and they have to do a leadership, which they fail because they're at such a giant negative. They run at a 6, but he overruns them easily. Or no, he doesn't overrun. They got away on a 6 this time, my mistake. And he just kind of piles into the terrain. And so you get to see why we don't pile them up. There they are, standing at the top. Tau Turn 4 begins. Coming down to the wire now. A lot of the units are broken or trying to rally. These guys actually rally because they're at 25%, so they can still rally, and their leadership 10 thanks to the commander who's nearby. So they rally and are on the move again, but they're hitting on 6s with their marker lights. This guy still can't roll Snake Eyes to save his life, so he continues to run another 6 inches over the wall now. And then we've got our other Devilfish that's now filled with troops moving up, gonna go try and steal that objective, and this one's flying up. I'm measuring its range because I don't want him. I want him just barely in range to charge or to tank shock the following turn. Battlesuit Commander, he moves through cover because he doesn't want to take a dangerous for flying because he might die from it. Even though he has a 2-up, I don't trust my luck that much. So he moves through cover, landing on the difficult terrain there. And the Fire Warriors move through cover as well, jumping back behind their wall and headed towards that objective because there's a little rock there that says, "Capture me and you will win." So that's what we've got to do, capture those objectives, because it's coming down to the wire. We've established that we're not going to be able to wipe each other out, so, and as per this game, we're going to try and capture objectives as a last moment thought. And here we are firing the 2 marker lights. They fail to hit, so all the fire warriors shoot. They get a crazy amount of hits though, and now they're wounding on 3s because even though he's toughness 4, I'm still strength 5, so we get a whole bunch of wounds, 5 wounds. He goes to make his 3-up armor save and fails every one. All 5 out of 6 of the battle, or the jet bikes go down from fire warriors. That was an incredibly unlucky roll. I don't know what the odds are, but bad luck right there. Battlesuit commander shoots. He hits with 3 out of 4 guns, wounds with 2. He hits a cover save and his 3-up, and so there's his cover save on the green dice, which he makes both. So the jet bike's okay. And these guys, they try and shoot with their carbines, but they miss there. Now I'm shooting my smart missiles into the guys in the end there. They do 4 more wounds into the Guardians, which he gets a 4-up cover save from and fails 1. So, oh no, he has a 5-up because it's not ruins. That's right. So he loses actually 2 of the Guardians over there. Now I'm shooting my ion cannon and burst cannons into the Guardians that are sitting out in the open, but I miss with most of the ion cannon shots, which is a big hit because I really wanted to hit with those and kill that Farseer. But I still do a couple wounds, and he's got to make, or he doesn't get a save against these because he's out in the open now. So takes 2 wounds on them, they die, and the lookout sirs, essentially, he dodges that. Fire my smart missiles at them, do 1 more wound, and loses his missile here. So he does his leadership and passes that. And now the jet bike, it fails its leadership though. So the Guardians pass, but the jet bike failed, so it's running. And then the close combat begins between the Autarch and the broadsides. Autarch misses, broadside gets to hit or reroll, but he fails to wound. And he now tries to make his leaderships, but he passes those, like I said before. So stay tuned for part 5, see how this ends in this Tau and Eldar bat rep.